Well, we got some snow. We had some friends over yesterday looking through everything. They have experience with building their own homes and being landowners. So yeah, it was very exciting to get some input. Here I am. It's a pretty cold day, not gonna lie. I've layered up. I think I'm gonna work in the big green barn. We did some more work in the bunkhouse as well, so I might show that too. I have just slowly been working at the green barn. It was like a big gap in the floor. I laid a piece of OSB on top of it and kept like clearing out those little plastic boxes. Moved some of the stuff that we worked with in the bunkhouse over to the green barn and so on. So yeah, just giving a little update. I haven't been filming much. It is absolutely freezing. Now I'm just going for a little walk to warm up, and it's hard holding a high enough tempo to stay warm. But oh look, got a little ice in my beard. Decided to go for a little walk and I thought it was really pretty. Here we are. All right, now I'm in this little area you can see behind me. And here are the two massive pin oaks that both me and Lauren have just fallen in love with. So that's not it, the little one, but you can see those two bad boys. That's pretty incredible. Can't wait to open up some around it so they can become more of a feature and be seen in all their glory. And here I am. That's the tree's view of me. Grab my gloves. I'm gonna take all the T-posts and the big propane tank and put it in the workshop. Look, that's not looking too bad. It's looking like a proper work site, so that's pretty fun. Sometimes you just, I feel like you just have to come out here and be on the property, and then the property tells you what it wants you to do. How poetic is that? And now it's saying, hey, move those T-posts in the propane tank, so that's what I'm gonna do. There are some of them, then there are some on the other side. I'll show you the clip, or no, I won't. I won't be doing that kind of editing, but there was some on the other side of this building, and it's way too cold for me to be pulling off my gloves all the time, so I'm gonna show you the finished product. How about that? I am in the middle of moving everything. I moved the tank, got some more T-posts, and I lifted up some of the roofing that lay here, and I saw a mouse. Scared the living daylight out of me. But there's another one. Feel like it has to be done. So I'm gonna film it, see if we can see a mouse. Anything moving? I don't think so. I did some more. So I cleaned this up. I'll just show you what it is. This right here looked pretty bad. Now it's just with the rest of the junk. And I took that wheelbarrow as well. So I think we're getting to the point where we either need a dumpster or just drive and throw it at the dump. Look at that. It's like ice. Yeah, that's a pretty cold day in my books. I'm starting to get rosy cheeks, so that's pretty cute. There might have been some more time that have passed. That is. This is what I have done. Or what I have been doing. So I got all this done. All of that. Then that corner, and here's all the stuff that we're gonna keep. Feels pretty good. It's always easier to get to work once everything is organized, I feel like. And also, look at this. Went to enjoy my Gatorade. Anyway, here it is. It's frozen. It was a few drops, but man, this is some stellar camera work. Lauren is on her way. I hope she has something to drink. Yeah, now I need to go and turn everything off and all the electricity, that is, lock it up and be heading back. Yeah. All right, it's another cold one here at the Grove, as we've decided to call it. I don't know if that's something that we've said yet, but I'm gonna tackle this. I got my trusty brute with me, so yeah, just make this look less than this, so I'll give you an update. I've been perusing the land for a little bit, looking on the water tank area, and it's looking pretty nasty. I've seen some mice, so yeah, This is what we're working with. I pulled that out. I've been pulling a bunch of stuff out. There's one trash bag filled with nastiness. So yeah, there are like mice nests all over. I'm pretty sure there's some underneath that rock, but just gotta keep at it. I am down to the last trash bag though, so I think this one will fill that up, but see if I can get some of that loose plastic as well just in there, and some of that extra tarp in my shadow, slowly but surely. Okay guys, there's the situation. There's a bird in here. It's been trying to fly out through the windows. I'm gonna try to open the door. There he is. Let's see if I can get him out. I just have to open this up. I'm gonna see if he can figure it out. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You can do it. It's the outside. It's the outside, buddy. Good job. That was so cute. All right, I have decided to empty these guys. There was like sheets, OSB board, like tarps and stuff all over this area. So that's the OSB board. I just tore it up. The water is really starting to flow. I pulled up everything around it in between. I used one of those clamps to just hold up everything so it wasn't in the way. Yeah, there's some nasty stuff around that drain. I'm not too worried about the building. It is up on some cinder blocks, so I think I'm gonna do the same to that guy, and then we should be able to move them because we will not be utilizing them. They're pretty yucky. So yeah, just working along. I'm going and like tidying up some, coming back out. I don't want to get too sweaty because it's pretty cold, so trying to pace myself. And as my wife says, I'm a sweaty guy, so all right, it really started to pour, so there's some ASMR. It's quite something. I think the other one is plugged, so I will have to look into that. Maybe I can take a knife or something and crack it open. I don't think it should be that much more frozen, even though it's a bit smaller, so, but I'll have to see. I am gonna leave it like this. I think that water tank is a bit too much for me to move by myself, and I have to figure something out with this one. I think the handle broke and it's frozen solid, so I don't think that is gonna empty, or like the sides are frozen anyway. Got these tarps. I'm gonna move that to the trash pile that we got, not that trash pile. That will join the burn pile, all the wood. So I filled up these two trash bags. That hoe came in pretty handy. Just being able to chop and pull and move. There's nothing in that out of trash bags, so quite happy with that. Last check-in for the day. You can see become a little bit sweaty, so Lauren is going to come and pick me up. Got an update on the garbage pile. There we go. And that is like 2 trash bags deep as well, the whole row. So got some junk to throw out. That's it for the day. I got a branch that tangled up my hair as well, so looking pretty cool.